Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to my first YouTube video ever. My name is Hiba, also known as Hibarietti, and I am a fashion and curly hair content creator. I decided to start YouTube to start sharing more of my contents that you see on my socials, but I wanted to make more in-depth and knowledgeable videos, and I feel like I cannot execute that in TikTok or Instagram, so I felt like I needed a platform where I can express all of those things in, and YouTube is the perfect platform for that. So if it's actually your first time seeing me, I am available on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and I was actually on YouTube posting YouTube shorts, but now I am going to be posting long length videos on YouTube, so look forward to that. So for my first YouTube video, I'm going to be talking about my curly hair journey, my curly hair struggles, how I started it and what made me start it, and how I managed to go through it. And I'm gonna be doing my curly hair routine while talking about those things. Since this is my first YouTube video, I am kind of nervous, but I do hope that you enjoy this video, and if you could share your support by liking and subscribing to my channel, I would greatly appreciate that. And you can also share it with your friends and family who have an interest in curly hair and fashion. This is my hair. I had it in a hairstyle yesterday and I'm gonna take this out. But before I go wash my hair, I just wanted to talk about my curly hair and my curly hair journey. So ever since I was a little kid, I was always like considered the different one in the family because I have a different hair texture. That really just made me insecure about myself. I always thought like I was like this ugly kid in school, or the ugly kid in the family, the ugly kid in the group of friends. I always had people pointing their fingers at me saying, your hair, your hair, your hair. So imagine like hearing that as a kid, it must have affected me a lot. And it did actually affect me a lot because for the longest time, I really just hated my hair. I will never forget how certain family members always used to make fun of me or look at me in this like, weird way. Like they always had this facial expression where it was self-explanatory, but they didn't even have to say anything. Like you could tell that they were like, oh my God, what the hell is that hair? Every time I tried to have a blowout, I would look like a lion and they would just give me those stares. So as I grew up, I actually used to cry to my parents and try to beg them to make me go have like chemical hair treatments at hair salons so I can have straight hair and not have this damaged frizzy hair. So 2014 was the first year that I actually started doing these chemical hair treatments to have my hair pin straight. I was really happy because, I'm now fitting into the criteria of the beauty standards, I have straight hair. But it was like really hard for me to maintain it. As your hair grows out, you'll start to see like the texture coming back at your roots. I used to always go to the Philippines and do those hair treatments because they were fairly cheap there. I did that for nearly 4 years straight. There was a year that I didn't go to the Philippines and I decided to do it where I was living. I found a place that did it for a fairly good price as well, so I was like, I'm gonna do it. Late 2018, I would say, was the last time that I had my hair chemically straightened. In the beginning of 2019, I decided to not do it anymore because I was noticing that my hair became really thin and I was noticing that my hair was shedding even more, so that concerned me and I thought that there was something wrong happening with my hair, and it's because of those chemicals. I started seeing a lot of people actually talking about these hair issues and talking about how curly it was, and that's when it struck me that my hair is actually curly. And that's when I actually started doing some research, watching a lot of YouTube videos, reading blogs, articles, and then I decided to start my curly hair journey. In 2020, I decided to do a big chop. And in 2021, I became way better in knowing and understanding my hair. Fast forward to here, now in 2023, I am in my best curly hair state. I'm just in a very happy place with my hair right now. There you go. This is my curly hair journey story. I hope this will be a sign where you actually start a curly hair journey and just embrace your natural hair texture. So enough with the talking now. Let me go wash my hair. Let me get this hairstyle out of my head and I'll go wash my hair and I'll come back to you to style. This is what I'm gonna be working with. This is my day 8 hair. It's not so bad actually, but you know, it's time. So let me wash this and I'll be back. So I just finished washing my hair, all fresh, and now let's get to styling. So I'm gonna start off by using a heat protectant, and because I'm diffusing, I don't want to cause like any sort of heat damage, so I'm using heat protectant. Just gonna spritz it all over. Next, I'm gonna be using a styling cream, and this one is from Curlsmith. When I first started my curly hair journey, it was really hard for me to like know what to buy and where to start because it was really overwhelming. Because while I was doing my research, you have all of these articles or like videos saying you have to buy this and that, don't do this and that, be careful of this and that. So I was like really overwhelmed. I didn't know that I needed like a certain type of shampoo, a certain type of conditioner, then deep conditioners, styling products, leave-in conditioners, brushes, diffusers, towels. Oh my goodness. It was too much for me. I had to like narrow it down to like specific products for me to keep using because I did not want to spend a lot of money. Curly hair products are not cheap, by the way. It's really hard for me to like understand what worked for my hair too because there are products that I've used that did not work for me at all. Like, of course, I had to look up the curly girl method. When you start your curly hair journey, you're gonna hear of CGM. So when I was looking through that, I was like using like certain techniques that really did not work for me at all, and I was like getting really frustrated. I hated how my hair looked. I hated how my hair felt. My hair felt heavy, it felt dirty. I was like, I don't know, that it's not working for me. And they're like, this is how curly hair should be. No, it's not. So I'm just glad that I found what worked for me, and it can be a process, so I hope that does not discourage anyone. It'll take time for you to understand what your hair needs. So now, just gonna brush everything through, make sure everything is distributed evenly. Next step is gonna be styling. When I first started too, I had no idea how to style my hair. I didn't even know what brush styling is, but I experimented with a lot of styling methods as well. Raking and shaking and then the brush styling. Like at first I didn't even know how to brush style. So I just thought like if you brush it through, that's called brush styling. And then I realized it was more than just that. It's all just a learning process, honestly. I just had to find the right styling method for me. I didn't even know what brush to use to brush style, and I've seen a lot of people talk about the Denman, so at the time when I first started my curly hair journey, I did not want to splurge on an expensive brush because I was not ready to make that investment yet. I did manage to find an Amazon dupe and I did buy that. I haven't tried the actual Denman brush, but I am honestly satisfied with just my Tangle Teezer detangling brush. Like it works perfectly fine. And I don't really think it's worth spending that amount of money when you first start, especially because you're already overwhelmed with what products to buy. You have to have a budget for everything and start with something affordable. As you progress through your journey, you will know what your hair needs. So that's my advice as someone who's starting their curly hair journey. Start small, then go big. The other thing I was not ready for was how much time it takes for me on a wash day. Like curly hair is too much work, and anyone that says otherwise to you is a liar. If you want to have good results, I would say you have to sacrifice your time. You have to dedicate a day where you know you're going to be able to do all of these things. You have to take into account the amount of time you're gonna spend out of your day to get through your wash day. Like when it's finally my wash day, I'm like, nobody talk to me, nobody make plans, don't surprise me with anything that I'm not prepared for because my hair needs to be done. My hair is priority now. There are days where I feel like I don't want to style my hair at all, but I always have this, I don't know if you can say FOMO. I always get scared, like what if tomorrow I'm gonna go to somewhere nice and I need to take pictures and my hair does not look good. Like, I want to be more easy on myself when it comes to my hair. I'm a perfectionist, so I love my hair looking perfect every time, but I gotta learn how to let go of something. Sometimes if I'm not feeling it, then I'm not feeling it. So I'm finally done doing my first section and now I'm gonna do my second section. So bad news, the power just went out and I won't be able to move on with the video. I can't even diffuse my hair. So I will show you the final results when I'm done. So yeah, that's what happened. I am so sorry that I haven't been able to finish up my routine. I, of course, had to lose power today out of all days, but here we are. So after I had finished styling the first section of my hair, the power literally went out and I was like, oh my goodness, no way. I had to finish up the rest of my hair in the dark. I was using my phone's flashlight, and because I couldn't diffuse my hair, I had to air dry. I had to air dry for around 3 hours and my hair was actually still damp. Thankfully, the power is back and I literally just finished diffusing my hair just like lightly, just to get the dampness out of my roots and the lengths of my hair, and I fluffed it up, scrunched the gel cast out, and actually I'm not mad at it. Like, I did not expect my hair to look this good. Yeah, this is my final result. So just for you guys to take a look at my hair, how it looks like. I don't know if you can see the bottom part. This is the other side. Some fluffing. There we go. This looks really pretty. Thank you guys for watching my first YouTube video ever, and I know it didn't turn out to be as perfect as we wanted it to be. I didn't want it to look this way, but I hope you had some fun watching it at least, and I will be back very soon with other videos, and hopefully I will not have this power issue happening again. But yeah, so look forward. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon again. Thank you for watching.